Hi, and welcome to Bosu Ball 101. So this is going to be the very basics of how to use a Bosu ball, little things that you can get started on, and then as you become more comfortable, watch the other videos to be more intermediate and advanced exercises. So with a Bosu, the meaning of Bosu is both sides up. So the blue side is the easier side because you're on a flat surface. The black side is a harder side because you're a lot more unbalanced and moving. So for our intents purposes, we're going to be on the Bosu ball today. Always start by a wall. That way you can use the wall for balance. But the beginning of a Bosu is just standing on it. So just being here with 2 feet. If you can be more advanced and let go of the wall is fantastic. But the point of this is it's working every stabilizer from your ankles, knees, hips, and back all at the same time. So just balancing on a Bosu, because it moves back and forth, is not an easy thing. So use a wall, get up here with 2 feet, be in the middle and controlled. And then if you can let go of the wall and balance is great. If you can't, use that wall and just like take it off and on this way. But that's a great way to start with a Bosu. And next, you're going to put 1 foot on top of the Bosu and 1 foot on the ground. What you're going to do is take your opposite hand to touch the foot that's on the Bosu, and you're going to squat each time. So as you're here, you're going to come down to touch that toe, and then make sure you stand up tall enough that you can squeeze your shoulder blade on this side, and then bend back down to touch, come back up and squeeze, bend back down to touch. So you're bending this knee to touch, standing tall. You want to go about 5 to 10 reps, and then just turn around and same thing, foot on top, hand coming out, squatting down to touch your toe, coming back out there. Again, 5 to 10 on each side would be great. The next thing you can do with a Bosu is 2 feet on top and squatting. So again, use a wall for balance. Both feet are on top. You're going to use the wall to hold and come down to wherever you are comfortable. If you can go all the way down, that's great. But wherever you are comfortable to come down, and you'll feel it activating right through the thighs and back up. As you get more advanced, you can take your hand off the wall and coming down and up, but just keep it by a wall, a pillar, a countertop, wherever, so that way you can have some balance as you're getting used to this. Now, third thing we're going to be doing is stepping forward on a Bosu. So I like to put the Bosu against something just so it doesn't slide. If you have a strong, carpet or wood and it's not going to slide, great. I just do this for safety in the beginning, but you're going to be stepping onto the Bosu. So the closer you are, the easier it is to step onto the Bosu and coming off. Stepping onto the Bosu, you always go to the top of the Bosu with the middle sole of your foot, and you're going to be coming on top of the Bosu here and back on top of the Bosu. As you get better, you can get further away and go deep into a lunge on the Bosu, deep into a lunge on the Bosu. And then if you get more advanced, you can do it without your hands and coming onto the Bosu and back off, onto the Bosu and back off. You want to go somewhere between 8 to 10 reps on each leg, but the point is to be controlled. So you always start closer and coming on and off. So when you're doing lunges, you're working your thighs, your hips, and your glutes to make all of this stronger so you're better to walk, do stairs, things like that. The last thing for Bosu, which is a great thing to do, is what I like to call downhill skiing. So you would use the wall for balance to get started, and you hold on with 2 hands, and you walk your hands down to where you can hold, and just like you're skiing, blasting through, getting those thighs and glutes all stronger. As you get better, you'd put your hands behind you, and you can get as low as you feel comfortable holding through doing the downhill skiing. Now, the point of that is like doing a wall sit to be strengthening up all this without putting a lot of pressure on your joints. So do that somewhere between 15 and 30 seconds. But again, use the wall for balance to get started. As you feel better, take your hands away. But that is another great exercise to do. So that is it for the introduction. Again, rewind, see how to do them with what reps to do. Go for about 2 to 3 sets on everything, and we'll see you in the next video.